Hi, beautiful people. It's your girl Love Logic by Bella, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, we'll talk about how men can get better at dating, from attraction tips to building real connection. So, if this sounds like something you're interested in, click on your subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Nobody tells you this before you fall in love, but I will tell you love will heal you and hurt you at the same time. So, if you're in a relationship or you are hoping to be in one, listen carefully. In today's video, I'll be talking about the hard truth about relationship nobody prepares you for. Without wasting much time, guys, let's get right into the video. So, the first truth about relationship nobody prepares you for is that love is not enough. This is one hard truth about relationship that nobody likes to hear. Nobody grow up hearing this. We are taught that if two people grow up loving each other, everything will work out. Look here, real life doesn't work like that. Listen, love can bring two people together, but love alone cannot keep them. You can love someone deeply and still feel lonely in the relationship. You can love someone and still feel unheard, disrespected, and unsafe emotionally. Love does not automatically teach someone how to communicate properly, respect boundaries, and to be emotionally available. These things requires character, maturity, and efforts. Love doesn't pay bills, fix anger issues, heal trauma, or turn potentials into reality. Two people may love each other but want different future, priorities, and value. So note this, no amount of love can bridge that gap. This is why many relationship hurts, not because there's no love, but because love is standing alone without support. I must tell you this, real relationship needs trust, respect, shared values, accountability, and growth. So when these things are missing, love becomes painful instead of peaceful. And here is the hard truth. Loving someone doesn't mean you should stay. Sometimes love is saying, I care about you, but this is not healthy for me. This doesn't make you heartless, it makes you honest. So look here, love can start a relationship, but it is respect, consistency, and efforts that keeps them alive. So the second truth about relationship that no one prepares you for is that attraction will fade sometimes, and that is normal. This is something nobody prepares you for. In the beginning of a relationship, attraction feels effortless. You miss them constantly. Everything about them excites you, even their flaws feels cute. But over time, life happens. You start feeling the stress, responsibility, familiarity, and routine. And one day you wake up and realize that butterflies are no longer flying in your tummy. But that doesn't mean the love is gone. It simply means the relationship has moved from fantasy to reality. Attraction can be emotional, physical, and mental. All these are affected by how safe, valued, and appreciated you feel. And sometimes attraction fades because you're overwhelmed or tired. Emotional needs are not being met. Resentment are quietly building. Effort has become one-sided and relationship feels more stressful than peaceful. But here is the truth that most people don't like to hear, that attraction doesn't survive neglect. So love without effort turns into obligation and obligation kills desire. But attraction can return when partners choose each other intentionally and emotionally, when they communicate with kindness, and when they create time for each other, not excuses. And sometimes the hard truth is this, when attraction keeps fading and never returns, it is a sign that something deeper is missing. Mind you, not every fading spark is normal. Some are warnings. The wisdom is simply knowing the difference. So the third truth about relationship no one prepares you for is that your partner will trigger your wants. This is one of the hardest truths about relationships. Note that nobody enters a relationship perfect. You come with past experiences, disappointment, heartbreaks, and unhealed pain. And your partner, without trying, will touch those wounds. A delayed reply can trigger abandonment. A raised voice can trigger trauma. And emotional distance can reopen wounds you thought you healed from. And suddenly, the argument isn't about what just happened, it's about something much older. This is why small issues sometimes turn into big reactions. It is not the present moment that is hurting you, it is the past speaking through it. Many people think it is because they choose the wrong partner, but trust me, triggering doesn't mean toxic. Sometimes it means You are being seen closely, you are emotionally exposed, and you are vulnerable in ways you've never been before. Real partners don't deny your wounds, mock them, or use them against you. Instead, they listen, take responsibility when needed, and create safety, not shame. And here is the balance nobody talks about. Your partner is not your therapist. They can support your healing and not heal for you. The real growth in a relationship is when both partners say this particular thing hurts me and I want to understand why. Because when wounds are ignored, they control the relationship. But when wounds are acknowledged, they become places for growth. The fourth truth about relationship nobody prepares you for is that communication won't fix everything. We are always told just communicate, talk it out, say how you feel. And yes, communication is important, but here is the bitter truth. Communication without change is meaningless. You can explain your feelings perfectly and still be ignored. You can cry, beg, break down issues calmly, and still watch the same behavior repeat. At this point, the problem isn't misunderstanding, it is unwillingness. Some people don't lack information, they lack intention. And over time, constant explaining becomes exhausting. You start questioning yourself, lowering your expectations, and accepting less just to keep peace. And that is when communication turns into emotional labor. Again, real communication shows up as changed behavior, accountability, consistency, effort, even when it is uncomfortable. And if someone is saying, I understand, and nothing changes, they don't understand. They are just listening to calm the situation. The bitter truth is that some problems are not communication problems, they are value problems. Listen, you can't communicate someone into respecting you. You can't explain yourself into being prioritized. And you can't talk someone into emotional maturity. Communication opens door, but character determines whether someone walks through it. So the fifth truth about relationship nobody prepares you for is that effort will never be 50-50 all the time. One of the biggest relationship myths is the idea of perfect balance, that love must be equal and that both people must give the same amount at the same time. But trust me, life doesn't work like that. Some days, one of you will be tired, overwhelmed, and emotionally empty. And on those days, the other person carries more, either 70-30, 60-40, or even 80-20. Is okay for a reason. Trust me, love is not keeping scores. It is supporting each other through different phases of life. The problem begins when balance becomes permanent, when one person is always giving and the other always receiving. A healthy relationship isn't about equal effort every day. It is about reciprocating effort over time. And here is the key question nobody asked. If roles were reversed, would they show up for you the same way? Because real love don't disappear when things get hard. It adjusts, adapts, and return the effort when it's able to. So hear me. Love isn't about giving the same amount every day. It is about both people being willing to give more when it counts. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I know this video has exposed you to the truth about relationship. So don't forget to click on your like button, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment. See you in my next video. Bye, guys.